Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the PopSockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Terrified child screamed, "No, stop, help." As dad, 57, stabbed to death while son, 10, and mum, 57, hurt in rampage. A terrified child screamed, "No, no, stop, help, help," as a dad was stabbed to death in a knife attack. A mum, aged 57, and her 10-year-old son suffered horrendous injuries in the blade, rampage, at a house in Brighton yesterday morning. A 57-year-old dad suffered catastrophic injuries in the attack and was later pronounced dead. Emergency services were called at around 7:03 am yesterday after neighbors heard loud screaming and shouting coming from the three-bedroom home. Neighbors said a child was shouting and banging on an upstairs window, imploring people to call the police. They said they could hear a child screaming, "No, no, stop, help, help." Police and paramedics rushed to the house in Hartfield Avenue, Hollingbury, to find a scene of carnage. Police arrested a 19-year-old man who is known to the family in the house and say they are not looking for anyone else in connection with the murder. Neighbors described the terrifying moment. The calm of a Tuesday morning was broken on the quiet residential road. Martin, a neighbor, was getting ready for work when he heard screams and shouting coming from across the road. He said, "I heard a child screaming, 'No, no, stop, help, help,' and then shouts of 'Call the police, call the police.'" Another neighbor said, "The police arrived really quickly and I could just hear shouts of, 'Get on the floor, get on the floor,' and then they let out this young man in handcuffs. He was put into a van and taken off. They found a knife, possibly a kitchen knife. It's just so alarming, I can't believe it. I can't believe someone lost their life in that house. I think I'm still in shock." Neighbor John said, "I heard someone went berserk inside the house. It was pandemonium. I heard the shouting and the crying, and then armed police arrived en masse. It was over quite quickly and they let out this young lad in cuffs. He didn't seem to be injured. I couldn't see any blood on him." A fourth neighbor said, "There were ambulances and police officers everywhere and everyone was quite alarmed. Initially people, though someone might be armed and loose, but it quickly became apparent officers had arrested someone. It's very, very alarming and it sounds tragic." Divisional Commander, Chief Superintendent Rachel Carr said, "A suspect is in custody and a fast-moving investigation is underway to establish exactly what happened and why."